What's up, guys? It's Joe from Midwest Gaming. I got third place at the Indianapolis Regional last weekend. It was almost 600 players, 10 rounds of Swiss. It was brutal. I went 9-1. I played Prank Kids, 60 card child pile is what I call it. DB Grinder helped me a lot on the list. We tested for a long time. Check out his spreadsheet if he posts it. The Prank Kid spreadsheet is crazy. So, yeah, let's get into the deck. So, for the Prank Kid cards, for the monsters at least, I played 2 of the green one, 3 blue, 3 red, and 2 rock. So, like, I cut down on this, playing 2 of this instead of 3 of it. Just because it still gives you an over 80% chance to draw one going first, with including like Small World and Field Spell and Terraforming. So we thought that was an okay number of percentage to like draw the kids. So we didn't want to brick on kids. And then this one is the worst one, so you only play 2 of it. For the other engine, which was the adventure engine, we played the Enchantress and the Griffin. And then for the Souls engine, we played 3 Souls and 2 Illusion. One of these probably should have been Prep. I think I'm going to change that going forward, but it was a really good engine. Like, if your kid gets stopped, you just make DP with this, which is pretty cool. For the pile of hand traps here, we have 3 Nib, 3 Ogre, 3 Ash, Mourner, 3 Veiler, and 3 Imperm. This was like a Small World bridge, and it's also like something we were kind of trying out. It's pretty cool. Like, some people, essentially what this does is like it's effect failure on summon, and then it burns your opponent for that monster's attack points when it goes to grave. So a cool thing I did is like my opponent popped their DP in the end phase, summoned it back, and then I drew this card for a turn, and I could just use it on their DP when I summoned it back, which was pretty neat. So that was cool. That's it for the main deck hand traps, and then also the 2 bricks. These cards were very loyal to my hands. 3 place, 3 droplet, 3 small worlds. This card's crazy. It helps you get to like either Enchantress, sit on their hand trap, or a specific kid if you need one. So that was pretty cool. Droplet was pretty average. A lot of people have been playing it pranks for a while, so it seemed like a staple card, but it didn't really do as much as I needed it to do. So I probably cut it for another hand trap or something. And then the field spell's crazy, allowing you to chain block if you're going second. And also boosts up your monsters too when you fusion summon, which is pretty cool because you can make the token 25. 3 right, 2 fateful, and the equip spell. I actually thought about playing 3 of this, just because it like allows you to chain block the kid, so that's pretty cool. So you don't get hit with Ash or Gamma or something on it. And like having the token by itself and being able to search the equip, it still does a lot, even if you're not getting the negate with the Griffin. So cool stuff for sure. And then 2 Fusion Destiny, 1 Thunder Dragon Fusion. I cited this card a lot. I didn't really come up recently, but like I did think it was necessary because you need it to like recycle all your stuff quickly, or just like a card that has guaranteed follow-up because you're searching the level 1 off this the next turn after you resolve it, which is pretty cool. And then I played Mine, Terraforming, Foolish, and the 2 spells of the Fusion, the continuous spell. Mine was pretty good for me. If you like get rid of this out of their deck, they usually don't have an out. So you need to make sure you clear, or make sure this has been used before you activate this, unless you absolutely have to. So just be aware of that if you're going for that strategy. But other than that, it was pretty good. I don't think I would change anything in the spell lineup except for the droplets. So yeah, 60 cards in the main deck. Very big pile of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. For the extra deck, for the fusions, 1 Butler, 1 Washer, 1 Rocket Ride, and the DPE. Some people played 2 of this. It never really came up for me. I actually summoned this card maybe like 4 times the entire event. Most of the time I was just like doing my combo, drawing 2 cards, 1 with Roxy's and 1 during the end phase with Pranks, and then making Verte and summoning DP. So I just had like an insane amount of follow-up. So I ended on like DPE and like 3 or 4 hand traps pretty consistently. I only made this going first against like really big combo decks like Base or something like that. And also, like, it made it to, like, push for game because it's huge. This card you need for striker, but like, other than that, it's not really necessary. I never made this card. And this card you need for the Mystic Mind loop, and also to, like, when, like, that's the instant fusion target, but I didn't play instant fusion, so, like, I don't know. I don't think I'd play Washer again, maybe, unless striker becomes a lot better, but yeah, it's striker. For the links, 1 Bow Wow, 1 Meow, 3 Doodle. So yeah, you usually go through 1, 2, 3, 4 of these if you do the normal combo. But if your pranks gets like interrupted or something, you're not able to shuffle back, which you need to shuffle back. The 3rd doodle can come up sometime, but it didn't really come up very often, so I probably would cut it, honestly. But other than that, I think these ratios are fine. And then double Link Spider and double Verte. So this caught a lot of people off guard. I was playing 2 Verte, because I would make the first one, they would clear it, like nib me or something, and then I would link the nib token into Link Spider, and then activate pranks, link the pranks token into Link Spider, and link both those 2 into my other Verte. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, it came up a lot. I definitely think 2 Verte is correct. I know other people were playing like Link Revo and Dark. I haven't really tested that enough, so I couldn't really give you a clear answer on that, but this stuff was really good for me. And then for the other 2 links, we have Access and Unicorn. This is pretty cool. It's really easy to get into because you're just gonna like summon a kid, and then the kids tend to link climb, so you're gonna get to a point where you have like Doodle, another kid, and then just make Unicorn like that. So that's pretty cool. And then Access code, obviously. For the side deck, we have Gamma Driver, Double Droll, Collector, 2 more Mourner, and a Bell. More hand traps in my hand trap deck. I never drew Gamma, but in testing it was very, very good, so that was cool. Droll was also good. I want to fit 3. I don't know. Mourner was pretty good also, so I'd probably need to figure out what I would cut, but it'd probably be one of these Mourners. Collector just for cross out, but also it's good against you know, Sword Soul and the Mirror and stuff like that. And then Bell is also for the Mirror. I think if this deck becomes more popular, which it seems like it's going to be, that I'd play more Bell for sure, because it goes crazy in the Mirror. And then for the spells, so just going first cards, so 3 cross out and called by. Yeah, that was pretty much it. Yeah, so shout out to DB Grinder. Thank you for helping me with the deck. Check out his videos. We will both be at the PPG this coming weekend, so come say hi to us. Yeah, and shout out Midwest Gaming Best Team. Thanks.